You are listening to the hippest radio station in the Tri-City area, WAWL 103.5. This is Walk the Beat, the radio program dedicated to bringing you the latest in original music from our very own West Michigan. This program is supported by Chemical Bank, Lakeshore Insurance Agency, and Mike Rose Landscaping. I'm Dave Palmer, your host of Walk the Beat, and today we are in Greenhouse Studio with the Star Darts. Woo! Yay, yay, yay.
Hello.
Hey, hey. Brent Nowak and Todd Long, correct?
Yes.
Now, Brett,
Yeah.
what's your part of this deal?
Guitar. Just playing guitar.
Playing
on
guitar?
It. Yep. Todd has these songs. He writes the songs and
Okay.
then pretty much leaves an open palette, and we just kind of work together and
Sure.
add our little flavors to them. And
Nice. Todd, what part are you doing besides just the writing?
I play rhythm guitar and sing.
All right. And there's one more person, correct?
There's
Is it
actually two.
two?
Yeah.
We just lost our bass player. He just
Oh.
left the band. But we
Oh.
have we have a cover band together. All of us are in the cover band together called the Electric Red.
Oh, okay.
And we're all in the Star Darts now, so
Okay.
so it makes it easy.
So who are you new? Do you have a new bass player coming along?
Yep.
Yes.
What's his name, you know?
His name is
James Hughes.
yeah.
All right. I knew somebody would know it.
Yeah,
a sudden-
no, we knew. And he actually owns Triumph Music Academy. in
Really?
Grand
How
Rapids,
cool is
yes.
that?
It is pretty cool.
I need to get a hold of him. I'd like to talk to him eventually.
I'm sure he'd love to come and
Yeah.
do some interview with
And now who's the other person? And what's he do? What's he doing now?
James.
Yeah.
James plays bass.
And then we have a drummer.
Yep. David Cucci is his name.
Okay.
We call him Cooter.
Yep.
Do you? Cooter?
Yep. But he's
He's
actually
a Grand Rapids guy too.
and he was our engineer and a producer too.
Yep.
He did all the engineering and production. He
Oh,
owned, he
yeah.
On the
owns
three
stu-
songs that you have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he owned the studio. So
Excellent.
he's not just a beater, and he does the backup vocals.
Oh,
He's a real
nice.
good singer.
Nice. So this is all recorded as the Star Darts, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Yep. Nobody has heard any of this stuff yet, except
Wow.
except for a couple friends and
Exclusive.
And our
Yeah.
management
I love
company.
it.
So, yeah.
You know, we just did an exclusive the other day, too, from Taylor Wendell out
Oh,
of
fun.
St. Yeah, so I love all this stuff that people bring this and go, you know what? Play it.
Yeah.
So, well, first of all, let's get to how did you guys get together?
Well, our old bass player was in the cover band with us at the time
Okay.
too, and I just had wrote some songs on my own and thought I would like to try and do something with it. And I had asked Brent and the guys in the cover band. Actually, I played drums on the first EP record, and then we just kind of, I don't know, just started playing some shows, I guess.
Yep.
People started asking.
Submitted it to management companies, and
Yeah.
got picked up that
Actually,
way.
Yeah, now, you guys did just... Oh, keep going. I'm sorry.
When the record came out, I hired a college radio promoter
Nice.
for all over the United States, and we did pretty good. And that
Excellent.
got interest from a little indie label called AMG out of Attack Media Group out of Toronto, and they signed us with Universal Distribution. And
How sweet.
Yeah.
but it never came to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They kept screwing us around and wouldn't
yeah.
release the record. So I just asked to be released.
The
and-
juice wasn't worth the squeeze. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
So
I got,
they kept-
I like that line.
They kept us on for licensing and stuff, and our video is for the song "Say It" is in all the Planet Fitness
Okay. Oh,
places right now.
the
So you can-
Planet Fitness, which is a gym, like...
Yep.
Yeah.
and so you're on a loop in there?
Yes.
Yeah, so you-
somehow.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
While you're getting sweaty to the Star Darts in the gym,
Getting sweaty to Star Darts. That sounds like an album cover right there.
Yeah.
So we did all that,
Yep.
and because you guys really did get quite a bit of recognition fairly quick as the Star Darts, because
Right.
you were playing in a band previous to that, weren't you?
Just a cover band. I mean,
Yeah,
I've been
yeah, you're a cover band, I mean.
Obviously, we've been doing this for a long time. So,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, it
Well,
was-
you've got some great mixes.
Yeah. Well, and that's why Cooters, he had a lot to do with it. And Todd and all
Yeah.
of us being in the studio together, we all kind of produced it ourselves, and the drummer Cooter, he did all the engineering. And,
Yeah, it's really most people don't understand if you don't have a good engineer, you're just recording.
Oh, yeah.
There's a big difference from somebody who's never been in a recording studio that they don't realize that That is step one.
Oh yeah, and then the mastering is another.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's expensive too.
Well,
it's as
and we-
expensive as putting the album
Yeah,
together.
that's what we were lacking on our first record was the mastering because it was so much quieter than all the songs that on
Right.
everybody's iPod, you know.
Most people don't understand mastering. When we're talking about was mastering, is after everything is recorded, all the tracks, and they're all combined together, and they have each instrument and vocals are all leveled out. Then you take this mixed information and have somebody master it so it's all the same sound level.
That's right.
Correct.
So that's why on a lot of the CDs that are homemade, one's really loud, one will be soft, and so you're cranking up your CD player,
Yeah,
turning it down.
Never mastered.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't even realize things had to be mastered till not too long ago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's important.
And Bill, I was talking to Bill Chrysler, and the guy he was using at one time was like $100 a song.
Oh, yeah.
Now that the guys won Grammys and stuff, it's $800 a song.
yeah, and it gets more expensive even than that.
Oh yeah. But is that incredible?
Yeah, that's
crazy.
But
And-
you have to have the ear.
Yeah, you're right. You have to have these people. So you know what? I know I'm talking too much,
No.
but let's get right to this Vegas Lights. Now, who wrote this? You wrote it?
I wrote the song, yep.
Wrote the song. The
Yep.
four of you are on here.
Yep.
Star Darts, Blue. Let's just listen to Vegas Lights by Star Darts.
Thank
You are listening to Walk the Beat on WAWL 103.5. We are back in the studio with the Star Darts. That first song, Vegas Lights, sounds fantastic, guys.
Thanks, appreciate it. And that's the first time anybody's ever heard it, other than our friends and management. So
Congratulations to us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Just for hanging. Hey, you know what I kind of liked about it was you're holding back on it, but you're still able to keep increasing the level of the performance without just blowing it out.
Right.
You know, and that's tough to hold back.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
dynamics are nice.
Yeah,
in that song.
yeah. Very good, very good. I'm so glad. This is something a little bit different than what we've been listening to, and I love it that way.
Oh, yeah.
And I should give props to my buddy Brian Roth. He played keys on this and the ballad that we have on this little EP here too.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, Brian's awesome.
Now, how do we get a hold of you guys?
We're at thestardarts.com or on Facebook.
Sure. Star Darts, just the way it sounds.
Yes.
STARDARTS, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Anyhow, I like the Star Darts, and we're not going to talk to you about it, but I like the name. And
We'll tell you off air.
Yeah, okay. You've been performing, though, for quite a while, right?
Oh, yeah.
How long?
The band's only been together a little over a year.
This Star Darts one.
The Star Darts.
The one
yeah.
before that was really cover bands you've been performing in?
Yeah, that's called the Electric Red, and
Okay.
we do mostly 90s alternative rock covers.
Oh,
and we've been
nice.
playing for like 2.5 years.
It's almost going on 4 years.
Oh,
Todd.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw it. He said 3 years the other day. I was
Time
like,
flies when you're in love.
Guess
no,
so.
This summer will be 4 years.
Wow.
Will it?
Yeah.
Good for us.
It goes quick, doesn't
It does go quick. 5 years is when it really supposed to happen. So,
Oh, really?
well,
They
with the
give you-
cover band thing.
Yeah. But,
I quit every week, so
Do you? I have had enough.
We were way overdue for that one.
How does the band get along? You know, a lot of people don't understand. Boy, you've got to get these 4 personalities
Yeah.
to gel, and you've got to get the schedules to gel, and you got to get mama and your girlfriends to gel, and the
yeah.
kids, and it is a struggle to
we
love music.
We have fun.
Good.
You know, for
Good.
the most part, we just try to, I think the majority of us have been doing this long enough to where I know for me, I'm just going to make it fun.
Good for you.
You know, it's what I'm going to make it. And, there's always negatives in it.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's just what I'm trying to get at is that the love of music,
Yeah.
well, it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
yeah, if you're not having fun, don't do it.
Exactly, and that's really my goal too. I mean, even with our Walk the Beat thing,
Yes.
when we would hand out and spread the music, when we would hand out an instrument, every now and then a parent would go, "Okay, you asked for this, you better practice this every day," and I'd say, "Hold it."
Yeah, that's not really
That's
how
not
that
fun.
works.
That's not how we want to. We want good. It's like you want them to want to pick it up.
You want to be attracted.
Yeah, don't make it like, ooh, this thing that I can't touch unless I just think that's the wrong approach. So the fun thing even goes on when you're older.
It really does.
Yeah, I was into hair bands, and I loved their look, and
Yeah.
I just I want to do that because it looks cool. And it's
There you
fun,
go. Well, you got some hair up there.
Yeah, a little bit.
You got
It's
more than
falling
me.
off.
Is it?
I got to use hairspray to keep the little bit that I do.
Was it a Cupid doll?
You don't have that painted hair, do you?
No.
Not yet. That's what I need. I got a big. I can paint this whole thing. And Brett, you're
Brett's got
changing.
good hair.
Yeah, he's changing his hair color every week, though. Or do you keep it the same?
Yeah, I don't know what I do. I haven't seen it.
He gets a
in
lot of
few months.
compliments. So I'll give him that.
I don't know what they're talking about. I haven't seen it in a while.
I
so-
think your mother mentioned something the other day when I seen her about the hair.
Well, yeah, I do know my grandma when I come walking up to family reunions goes, "That's my grandson. He's in a band." She's got to give the disclaimer
My mom does the same thing.
for the underachiever hair.
You'll understand when you talk to him.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
that's okay.
I love it. Now, are most of your gigs around Grand Rapids, Muskegon, or just everywhere?
Well, now the Star Darts, we travel.
Mm-hmm.
We've done the New York, Pennsylvania, kind of
Chicago,
Chicago,
Detroit.
And you've been enjoying all that.
Yeah.
Excellent,
And, but we play our cover band. We're local, pretty local, and we play every weekend.
Nice,
So, but the
nice.
Star Darts, we kind of patch it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha.
We don't want to
Got it.
overplay.
Sure.
So we do have some dates coming up though in January.
Well,
January,
and we
So-
can find that on your website, correct?
right or on Facebook.
When
too.
I update
Yeah.
it, I need to update it.
Okay, they're going to update that, and don't forget to check the Star Darts out on their Facebook and stardarts.com.
TheStardarts.com.
Oh, thestardarts.com. So don't
Yes.
forget that. Okay, let's get to this next song. You're Still My Everything.
Yep, this is actually a duet with a girl from Austin, Texas. Or not Austin. I don't know where she's. Somewhere in Texas.
Stormy.
Yeah, Stormy is her name.
Is that her name,
She's got,
Stormy?
she's got a beautiful voice.
She's awesome.
How'd you meet her? How'd you get in touch? How'd you
She actually, her old band was on the same management company as us, and they had broken up before we got to work together, like on this as a team, you know. But
Yeah.
I just heard about her, and her voice is like butter to my ears. So
Yeah.
Called her up? Just
Yeah.
contact her, and she said, I'd love to.
yeah, exactly.
Isn't that something?
And then we recorded via email, pretty much. You know.
Oh, really? You
paid-
weren't in the same...
No, I paid for her to go into the studio, so it wasn't like a, you know.
Wow, great.
Whatever, you know.
I love it. That's one thing that's really cool about music. You can do this coast to coast.
Yes,
and
exactly.
still produce it. It's
Yes.
really cool. So here we go. And what's her name? Stormy?
Stormy, yep.
So let's listen to Stormy with the Star Darts. And this is You're Still My Everything. First time heard.
First time.
First time.
Let's do it, Blue.
Come lay your body next to mine. I whisper things that you never knew. You were the first girl I ever loved. You were the first girl I ever had. As time goes, our love grows, and baby, you are still my everything. And baby, you are still my everything. I want you, still need you by my side. And baby, you are still my everything. You're still my everything.
Hold me close now, I wanna hear the breath in your body as I lay near. The future looks bright with you by my side. I'll never have to wonder if we'll be alright, because you are the last boy I'll ever love. I'll ever love.
And baby, you are still my everything. And baby, you are still my everything. I want you, still need you by my side. And baby, you are still my everything. You're still my everything. And baby, you are still my everything. And baby, you are still my everything. I want you, still need you by my side. And baby, you are still my everything. You're still my everything.
You are listening to Walk the Beat on WAWL 103.5. We're back in the studio with Star Darts.
Hey.
Hey,
Hello.
hey. And two of the members here with us today, Brent Nowak
Yeah.
and Todd Long.
Correct.
So I'm glad you guys could make it. And a
Thanks for
beautiful
having
song.
us.
Beautiful song. I'm so
thank you.
glad that you were able to do this with her, but not together in the same studio.
Right. I've never even actually met her before.
That's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy.
Technology is just it.
Yeah, email wave file.
Right,
When I
right.
first got the her version of it, it was just her and like me on guitar.
Right.
And she recorded it on her phone, and it was. I actually cried. I'll admit I actually cried.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty.
It's actually better than what came out in the studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't erase it, did you?
I think I did actually.
Well, that was absolutely wonderful. So, let me ask you a question about management because you had mentioned it.
yeah.
First of all, I want you to tell me a little about management, and I'm going to ask you another question about it. So, tell me about your management situation.
We're with Mosaic Artistry Group, and
They're out
not
of Nashville?
Out of Nashville, and Stormy is actually umbrellaed under the same management group. So
Okay.
it's kind of a family of musicians, and they actually set up a little mini tour with Get Busy Living.
Yep.
We call them Get Busy Lifting because they're a bunch of really big dudes.
Yeah.
And, we just did a little mini tour with them. And the guys at Mosaic, TJ and Pete, they've been fabulous, supportive of us. And it's one of those things you just have to have this.
Well, that was the follow-up question I wanted. I'm meeting tons of people who have no management, they have no record label, but
Right.
they're out there working it,
Right.
Doing the best they can with the skill sets that they have.
Yeah.
How do you get involved with the management?
We just happened to be lucky through the college promoter that we used on the first record. He worked with Mosaic and set up some meetings, and we had another meeting with a booking agent, but they passed on us. And we just clicked with TJ down in Nashville.
And some of his other stars or people that he's working with?
Yeah, and they have a lot of different
They're-
artists, too.
They have a lot of Christian artists,
Okay, yeah.
but there's a couple of us that aren't considered Christian bands,
didn't fit into that little slot.
Right.
So they do really well on Christian radio. They're always posting on Facebook,
Oh, sure.
the charts, and their Christian artists are doing really, really well. So-
And Christian music in
Is doing
general
well.
is rocking.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
probably it was at least for a while there, the fastest growing genre.
Yeah.
Right.
And they have really done a lot of fantastic stuff with Christian rock.
And I think that's the bread and butter of their organization.
Gotcha.
But they do have room for bands like us and
Yeah.
Stormy's band,
Yeah.
and then the Get Busy
So-
Living guys. Yeah.
So when you
Had
have
to
a
catch
management crew,
Yeah.
when you have management, let's say you just got how do you figure out their pay, your pay? I mean, do
well,
they
they're
get,
on a
Retainer.
retainer.
so you just
every
send them a
month.
check every month?
Yeah.
Yep. But they're constantly looking for
Work.
we're actually getting ready to push this to radio. So I've been corresponding with them about what genre we want to go towards.
Oh, right. So you can actually curtail your music kind of to fit a little bit better.
Right.
Yep.
Nice. You must like these guys if you're willing to do that.
Yeah, and they're
for sure.
great.
They are great.
Yeah.
They're great guys.
And now, so let's say you have management.
Right.
What's their criteria? What do they do for you? What are they doing for you?
Well,
totally.
Right now, they are trying to get us licensing deals.
Okay.
And I just submitted us to this website that, showcases your music to, Pepsi or whatever.
Right,
but,
right. Is it now they tell you, I want you to submit it to this?
No, they
No,
just suggest.
yes.
And if we want to do it, fine.
Right,
If not-
right.
And we
And-
had opportunities for if we want to do Christmas songs on
Mm-hmm.
such things, but we never.
But they bring all this up
They
to
do.
you.
They bring
say,
you up
listen,
to-
they kind of putting you in the bumpers and saying, listen, you can go this direction. We can work with you here.
Exactly.
So you match what they're trying to produce.
And it was fabulous last year. We were going to play South by Southwest,
Mm-hmm.
and they off the record said, "You guys, skip it." It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
what it used to be.
Oh,
it's
really?
not going to do anything, you know.
Oh,
and they
really?
were right.
Yeah.
They were being honest with us. But that's one of those things where they set that up. They said, if you guys want to go do this,
Right,
we're
right.
going to give you a venue.
You
to
know,
play
the Walk
at.
the Beat event that we do is kind of a ripoff. I mean, I didn't actually rip it, but that is kind of the start of how I decided to do this Walk the Beat in front of businesses.
Right.
And so I've never
Well, it
been to the
works.
South by Southwest, but still sounds like a pretty good gig to me.
Yeah, it's just
I've
kind of.
played it a couple times and it's awesome.
So did Blue here. Blue did too, and with Mustard Plug.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, you're sitting around. You're
He's
in
a
good
star.
company. Oh, you're all stars. Star
He's like,
darts.
no.
Hey, tell me about this race.
Race is
This is the next song, by the way, folks.
upbeat pop rock song that I have no idea what it's about except for being excited when you're around females.
Yeah, it definitely has more it definitely has the poppy punk vibe that the
Does it?
first album, the first EP had. So.
Well, okay then. It's Race by the Star Darts.
Now I can't breathe and I can't read your mind. We went too deep, we just wasted time. Some love's been trying to work it out. I've been not the broken regret. Yeah, well, I had a few. Tell me what I need to do. Oh, oh, oh. I gotta tell you, oh, 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 that's your weakness. Oh, 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 I gotta make it known. Every time I see you, my heart starts to race. She's always flipping switches on a dime. One chance left to stop the course of time. Some love's been trying to work it out. I've been not your broken regret. Yeah, well, I had a few. Tell me what I need to do. Oh, 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 I gotta tell you. Oh, 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 that's your weakness. Oh, 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 I gotta make it known. Every time I see you, my heart starts to race. I gotta tell you, that's your weakness. I gotta make it known. Every time I see you, every time I see you, I gotta tell you, that's your weakness. I gotta make it known. Every time I see you, my heart starts to race.
You are listening to Walk the Beat on WAWL 103.5. We are back with the Star Darts. Thanks, guys.
Well, thank you for having us.
It's
I appreciate it.
always good to talk to you guys and listen to your music. And we have had a gas having you here. I love the Race last song, and hopefully everything keeps rolling your way.
Appreciate
Sounds
it.
like
Thank
you're
you.
doing better than lots of us
Yeah.
in the music industry, and even that's tough, isn't it?
It is really tough.
Yeah. Well, everybody, if you have any comments, if you would like to contact me and ask me any questions or give me any direction of where you'd like to see this show go, it's walkthebeatdave@gmail.com. And remember, listen local.